in the end this time. I could've wept until the tears ran dry, but what's the point if I'm not even trying? Holding still until it feels like home. Something's wrong but you don't even know it. Blood's rushing and the world goes slow. Can't deny it when you face it alone. To hell with pieces in your old town. Let some fade out in the background. Everybody's lost, you could be the boss of your now beloved dismay. Turn around one day, self-good. You put your feet on solid ground, but no one cares for a moment. Stand up and you'll find you're on your own. No time left for another round. You got your one path to tread on. Be a hero when the world goes cold. You turn it around with the cards you hold. Never listened to a goddamn thing. Looked away while they were pulling strings. I couldn't notice why my brain is tied. I've been worried that I'm only dying. Doesn't matter if we're all the same. In the end they will forget our names, and you will never have to spend your life coming up with reason to keep fighting. To hell with the hypocritic cycle. Don't tell me to work up to a title. Everybody's lost, you could be the boss of your now beloved dismay. Turn around one day, self-good. You put your feet on solid ground, but no one cares for a moment. Stand up and you'll find you're on your own. No time left for another round. Got your one path to tread on. Be a hero when the world goes cold. You turn it around with the cards you hold. When you stick it to the world, sometimes it feels like coming home. When you call out all the bullshit that the talking heads have thrown, can't you lift a little lighter than your worried heart requires? Shuffle up and let the cards you hold reflect your own desires, and not the ones who said you'd be the first one dead. I guess the tables turned so we can live and learn, yeah. It's time to pick a side. You gotta wake up alive. Let's bring the real you to light. So open your eyes. You put your feet on solid ground, but no one cares for a moment. Stand up and you'll find you're on your own. No time left for another round. Got your one path to tread on. Be a hero when the world goes cold. You turn it around with the cards you hold. You turn it around with the cards you hold. Turn it around with the cards you
Hello, how are you guys doing? Moth said, valid. So, I'm just waiting. I'm gonna join the Discord myself. I'm now in the VC, so we're just waiting for people to join. To those who weren't aware, unfortunately, Katrina is no longer going to be able to play with us. It's scheduling conflicts. Her schedule is going to be to, uh, to, oh, I've forgotten the word now. Schedule don't work. It change. Schedule change. That's, we got it across. So yeah. So that's fun. I'm probably gonna talk with them once they arrive about potentially finding another player to add, because, we already only had 3, which I did on purpose because the last campaign that I DM'd kind of suffered because I was very new and accidentally focused on 2 of my players, which, granted, it wasn't entirely my fault because those 2 were the people that tried to make things happen for themselves. Like, they, like the other 2 players were mad because they didn't have any friends, but the 2 players that did have friends were the ones that went out and made friends. And they didn't really. But yeah, so, but yeah, so that is why I chose to have a smaller group this time. But that does mean that it will be more difficult. I do have a planned DMPC to add, so they'll be fine, but it'll be easier, it'll be better if we can get another 1 or even 2, as Connor suggested, players. So we're working on that. And we're gonna, as I said, we're gonna talk about that once people join the VC. So as of right now, kind of stalling for time right now. I'm gonna put on my medieval Celtic music, my royalty-free Celtic music. Because I wanna vibe. I don't want to be just sitting here in silence with y'all, which, I'm not that good at talking yet. So, yeah, hopefully people will trickle in a little bit, and hopefully other people will join the VC. Y'all can't see me, but I'm vibing to the music. I'm just vibing. I'd offer to join, but it basically be my first game, and I've no idea what you do, LMAO. You actually were, Moth. You were actually, the first person I thought of. Because, we know you. We all know you. Some people, there's people that I know from college, but I had enough trouble finding 3 people at the college that I liked enough. Like, which, I like people at the college fine, but a couple people that I asked said no. So I don't know. We'd have to talk to people, and I would probably, wait, do you have literally any experience at all? Duh, I feel special. Yeah, you should. You're special, take that as you will. But yeah. Not at all, LMAO. So no experience, that's fine. We do enjoy traumatizing new players. What we need in the party is a spellcaster. Now, outside of playing a D&D hack and slash based on 2e rolls. Yeah, what we need in the party is a caster, because that is the hole that Katrina has left. don't take that sentence out of context. But we need a caster in the party. Some kind of caster, because right now we have, like... I mean... In practice, Bella is basically a half-caster. She does... I mean, like, not mechanically, but... she does... mostly... she does, like, some heals and her crossbow. And, of course, Connor and his, ridiculous long-arm bugbear character. I occasionally look at classes and stuff. Eldritch Knight looks neat, but I don't know if that's what you really need. Probably not, unfortunately. I would, if, it would be ideal to Artificer, depending on the Artificer build. Artificer could work, as could Ranger, though we do already have a ranged melee character-ish. Ideally, we need a caster, like, wizard, sorcerer, etc. Maybe warlock, I don't know. Warlocks are kinda sometimes difficult. Hello, who has joined? Magic man with the magic hand, yeah. Who just joined the... That's undead. Hello.
Hello.
You good? What's up with your mic? Hello? Connor?
Am I good now?
I can hear you. You're still kinda, you sound like you have a box fan going in the background. Connor is kill, yeah.
Well, that's because my AC is on.
That makes sense. Are you on push to talk?
Yes.
Okay. You know what? That works. That works. Yeah, so we were talking about the player issue. That we now have 2 players, and that's not really enough. You know what would kind of be really funny? You still here? We're just struggling with medieval Celtic music in the background. And I don't know if
What were we struggling with?
Cause you were very silent for a minute, and I wasn't sure if you could hear me.
Well, I also have to be on your stream to hear you, so...
What?
You're not coming through on,
God's sake.
Discord.
Okay. Let's fix that.
Wait, no, why do I have your user volume at 0?
Stupid idiot. Stupid.
Hold on, why are you hating on me when I obviously did not do this?
What? It's Connor, it's your computer. Who else could have done it?
Well, I didn't do it.
Okay, anyways.
Hold on.
There he goes. It was me, yeah. Oh, and, I'm personally jamming to Warhammer 40k Darktide OST. Warhammer's a tabletop game. Does Warhammer has music? Is there a Warhammer video game? Am I, like, really sounding like a fool right now? Oh, okay, Warhammer has video games, apparently. Warhammer has video games, and I am an idiot. And Connor is still not back. So, how are you guys doing? And by that, and by you guys, I mean Moth, because you're the only one that's not Connor that's watching my stream. How are you doing, Moth? I'm vibing, trying to find a new job. Oh, right, you had that stuff that was going on. Yeah, how's that going? I know the job market is ridiculous. I've also been looking for a job, for a summer job. The YMCA literally hired me on the spot, and I did really want to work there, but because of my schedule, because I have classes from 11 to 12:50 in the morning, I was only going to be able to get like 15 hours a week, and I tried to get them to give me like additional hours at the desk, but there were none. So unfortunately, I will not be able to work at the Y, so I've applied to like 15 other places. I will get a job. It may not be a great job, but it will be a job. I've got 27 days left, and I have to find a job that pays at minimum $15 an hour. What do you mean you've got 27 days left? 27 days until what? Are you good? Oh, till your job is over. Well, that's fun. What area are you in? Because there's, is you're in Texas. I'm not sure what it's like in Texas, but I know that most jobs, I've also been primarily applying to jobs that are like $14 to $17 an hour. So what area are you trying to work in? Because all the ones I've been applying to are like, there's been a couple I applied to two separate. No, I meant like, I didn't mean like I didn't mean like geological area. I meant what like type of job, like office job. Yeah, yeah, I've applied to like 2 separate nursing homes for food service, and I think also a hospital food service. And I think I applied to be some kind of medical assistant, and then just a couple of various other jobs. I think also I wanted to apply to a painting job, but it was too far away. I do like painting. And I've applied to some, yeah, so mostly food service jobs. My current job is call center rep for credit union, so I could probably go into banking. You could, yeah. But I could do just about anything valid. Yeah. Dude, the market is ridiculous. Like, people really be like, millennials don't want to work. But then they turn around and try to pay people, like, $12 an hour for, like, an office job or something. I don't know, I doubt there are any office jobs that only pay $12 an hour, but you get my point. Having my folks help me make a resume to look good. I'm not going to say that I'll be super helpful, but I could look over it for grammar or something. I don't know, we were given a little bit of a class in college on making a good resume, and I've just been using that resume since. I need to get recertified in CPR. That's a thing I need to do. I've been meaning to do that. I don't know what reminded me of it, but I've been reminded of it. And I need to get recertified in CPR. That would have been good about working at the Y. That's another reason I was excited to work at the Y. Because they would recertify me in CPR. Man, it's been so long since I was CPR certified. It's been a minute since I was CPR certified. I think the certification expired a couple of years ago, like 2 years ago maybe. Probably more than that.
What about CPR?
Oh, I used to be CPR certified, and I need to get recertified. And apparently Moth also
Same.
used to be CPR certified.
Well, not
really?
same. I've not used to be certified. I want to get certified. My mom's certified.
I actually think that there's ways you can get certified through our college. Last time I was certified mouth to mouth was still used, same. Yeah, actually, I got certified at a Girl Scout camp. I used to be in Girl Scouts, so that was interesting.
I used to be in Cub Scouts, so.
Yeah. Anyways. So I was gonna say, what would be funny? So, you know what would be really funny if I did, Connor?
What?
It would be very funny if, so you know I've got a Tinder account, because who doesn't have a Tinder account? But it would be really funny if I changed my Tinder account to looking for everyone, and then put in my bio, I am on here to look for a third player for my D&D session.
People actually do that. You can set your Tinder to look for only for friends.
Yeah, I could, but it would be very funny, wouldn't it? Moth doesn't have a Tinder account. Moth is a normie. Moth is a normie that doesn't have a Tinder account.
I mean, it's not that weird. Like I've seen weirder things. It would be weird if you did it. It would be weird if you did it on Craigslist, but only because Craigslist is weird. Not that what you are advertising is, but because I've seen some weird Craigslist ads.
I'm just not on Craigslist at all.
That's a good thing.
I could have my mom post on her Facebook account. My daughter is looking. My daughter is looking for a third and potentially fourth player for her D&D campaign. Does anybody have a child who is interested?
Bethany, I know a lot about old women and fakes, and they are not the kind of people that like D&D.
Yeah, but you know, I don't know. Mom's got some nerdy people friends.
Your mom's got some hip friends.
Yeah, mom's in my mom is in all of there's for our
also I have a third player.
Huh?
I found a third player.
Oh?
My dad said that he would join.
I'm with full respect, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
What, you don't want two of me?
That's not the issue. I like you fine. Have you heard the jokes we make? I strike that. Have you heard? I know your dad is a lovely person, but I also know your dad is a little bit behind the times. And have you heard how openly gay and liberal I am?
I mean, yes, but also, you should hear half the things he says, so...
Would the things he says get me banned on Twitch?
No, he wouldn't say those on Twitch.
Connor! Oh my god. Me and your dad are gonna get into an argument about neo-pronouns in the middle of a Dungeons and Dragons session.
Probably.
Your dad, I doubt, I'm gonna make a wild assumption here. Your dad doesn't know what neo-pronouns are, does he?
No, he does. He just doesn't believe in them.
He doesn't, that's so funny. That's so...
I mean, like, I'm a little bit on the same lines. Like, if you want to use them, go ahead, but that's not how that works.
Alright, I don't think we're gonna get into this on Twitch. Look up you can look up how language happens later.
I'm aware how language happens. I am aware that linguistically, obviously there's nothing wrong with it linguistically. Grammatically is where there's an issue.
Are you really gonna get on about...
Like, it's not even a matter of gender at that point. It's a matter of grammar.
Are you really about to start getting on about the they-them being strictly plural?
No, that's fine. They-them is fine,
okay.
Because they-them can refer to someone who is non-gendered or if you don't know their gender.
Yeah, the they-them it's so annoying when people are like, they-them is strictly plural, they-them cannot be singular. Because they, them has been used as a singular pronoun since the 1800s.
Well, yes, and that I'm fine with. It's when people used Greek letters for pronouns.
I've not seen that one. That's a new one. But like the Z here.
Yeah, a lot of like things like that. The Z is a Greek letter.
Z spelled XE.
Yeah.
Huh. There's a lot of them.
In Greek it's called Xi, but still.
I've seen Zem. I've seen they them actually with V's. That one took me a little bit to get used to. Ninem is another common one.
You can't grammatically. You can't just make up words and that's not how the English language functions.
Hey, it's better than what Elon Musk named his kid.
Hey, there is nothing wrong with Ash, okay?
I still can't believe that motley assortment of a key smash is pronounced Ash.
I think technically it's Aish, but it
Aish?
More commonly referred to as Ash.
He wouldn't understand the market economy of pineapples being kind of expensive.
Of course he would. He's a farmer.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. So many funny interactions happen from the fact that you are a farmer boy and I don't know what the hell.
My shoulder hurts.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I was just like 15 minutes before session started, I was practicing my Second Amendment right as an American citizen.
Why?
Because we bought some ammo and wanted to.
What? That's a waste of ammo, though, isn't it?
I mean, you get to smell gunpowder and listen to loud bangs, so not really.
Remember that one time that we fired the cannon on the college campus, and some freaking how, in the process of firing that cannon, I cut the palm of my hand?
Yes, I'm very aware of that.
That was the very first time I'd ever fired a gun.
I would tell you what kind of guns we were firing, but without specifying, you probably would have no idea what they were.
Try me.
The first one we were firing was a Mosin.
That's just a guy's name. Did you nickname your gun?
For one, that is Mosin is not how many men do you know named Mosin?
I don't even know that many men.
Then what?
I guarantee that I could find a man named Mosin if I looked it up.
I mean, maybe, but probably not since 1920.
Maybe. It was probably named after a guy.
It was. That's when the gun was made.
But exactly.
Actually, it was made much earlier than that.
It's just a guy's name. Is it a rifle?
Yes, it is a rifle. It was made.
That's the most common kind.
The first iteration of it was made in 1877.
Huh. Yeah, I know that. I know rifles are the most common gun.
I'm not going to get into some of the logistics on that. It's not.
You make me cringe about neopronouns. I will make you cringe about guns.
At least what I'm saying could have some legitimacy.
It obviously has some legitimacy. There are thousands of people using neopronouns right now we speak.
I meant what my argument for neopronoun, your argument for weapons has no legitimacy.
My argument for weapons is, one, they should be less easy to get. I think that people should have to pass a psych evaluation before being able to buy guns.
See, I'm of the opposite. I think guns should be more readily available.
Yeah, I'm not with you on that one. I would be down for... one of my friends brought up a really funny point the other day, and it's that guns should be totally available for sale and purchase, like very little restrictions, except it should be very difficult to procure a type of gun that came out after the 1800s. We only want muskets and revolvers in this house.
Do you know how tedious firing those are?
I don't.
You have to butter up the ball before you can fire it. Not with cow butter. It has a special lube.
So why did you say butter it?
Because that's what it's called.
Well, it's not butter. Did they used to use butter?
No.
Then why do they call it butter?
Because it is the same texture as butter. This was before lube was a thing.
Does it come in a stick?
No, it comes in a... No!
Then it's not the same texture as butter.
It comes in a tub, like a tub of butter. Butter doesn't naturally come in sticks!
Butter doesn't naturally come in tubs either.
What?
Butter doesn't exist in the natural world.
When you make butter, you don't make you make it in a tub.
You make it in the Poundy Boy. I forgot what it's called.
The churn?
Yeah, that one.
Oh. Also, with your logic on selling guns you can't, it's hard to get them after 1800. If it's before 1960, it's super you don't buy those. Those are you can only get those at auctions, and none of those are registered. Only certain back guns are registered.
I meant start making muskets again. The ones that you have to...
Why would we? You can't fight with one easily.
It's okay.
They're not. Muskets are far more dangerous.
For the person wielding them?
No, for if you get shot.
Really? Moth is laughing at me calling a butter churn the Poundy Boy.
I see that. No, okay, so if you get shot with a bullet, you're usually gonna be...
They're all bullets!
Muskets are not bullets. Muskets and old revolvers do not fire bullets. They fire pellets.
Like bird shot?
Yeah, they fire a lead ball.
Oh, right. I remember I read Little House on the Prairie once, and they talked about the dad making some of those.
Yeah, not only are bullets so much cleaner because they don't use... most of them don't use lead anymore.
I do know that part. Don't bullets have to be coated in,
they're also so much easier to extract than a lead ball.
Don't bullets have to be coated in some kind of metal that's better so that it doesn't splat? Because the air pressure will kind of splat the bullet, right?
I will give you one attempt at guessing what the metal is.
No, I think I know this one because I read it that it was gold. Or another type of metal.
Bethany. Bethany.
Yeah.
On what level of serious are you being at thinking that all bullets are cased in gold?
I did just realize that gold is kind of about as soft of a metal as lead is.
If not more so, yes.
So probably not that one. but I was
probably not.
I was unfortunately very serious when I said it.
No, it's brass. Cheap, strong brass.
Yeah. Brass is tin and copper, right?
Yes, it's about cheap of an alloy as you can make.
Copper's really expensive, though.
Not in the amount that you need for brass.
How much? No, there's got to be a good amount of copper in brass because it's orange.
Yeah, it's like it's roughly 2 to 1, but like it's 2 copper to 1 tin. But still,
yeah, it's
like
a lot of copper.
But in such small amount.
Fair.
You're not making a new Statue of Liberty.
Moth is very lost right now. Moth is just hearing us.
I'm in the conversation and I'm lost.
Welcome to my brain. This is how it works in my head.
Where is Bella?
I don't know. I pinged her half an hour ago. If she doesn't show up, we'll just play Minecraft.
I don't have the mod pack!
Then you'll install the mod pack.
I'm trying to know how to use Fabric.
It's not difficult. You've installed mods before, and Fabric...
Not with Fabric!
Minecraft
I've used multi-MC for Forge, and I've used direct modding of Minecraft.
You've modded? Made the mod?
You want to run that one by me again, Chief?
You've made a mod?
No, I've not. I've directly gone into the %appdata% roaming file, pulled up the .minecraft, and installed mods directly into the launcher.
Yeah, no, we do that. That's what you do for Fabric.
That's so old school. Why would you do it that way?
There's easier ways, but I don't know how to do them.
I'll tell you what, with Forge, it's much easier.
Yeah, but Forge is for nerds.
No, Forge is for people that like good mods. Okay? Not just people that want plants and a minimap.
I'll tell you what, I've been enjoying my mod pack.
Can Fabric produce dragons?
Yes.
There are mods that add dragons with Fabric.
I have one in the mod pack. It adds 2 dragons, because it is in progress.
Okay, but does this Fabric mod include many different types of dragons, new armors, cyclopses, mermaids?
Fire mod?
Yes, I am.
Unfortunately, that mod is not on Fabric. I checked.
Does Fabric have a mod that completely overhauls the village system and makes it so you can marry them, have kids with villagers, become a king?
No, but it has one that gives the villagers different skin colors and randomized names. I didn't put those in.
Does it have a mod where I can completely create my own colony and build it up from the ground up using villagers to help me as I please?
No, but that does low-key sound interesting.
It's a lot of fun.
I would...
Does it have mods that add magic and literally new dimensions?
Yes, it does have that.
Well, I'm ignoring that. Does it have mods that add ICBMs and massive missiles? And
what's an ICBM?
Oh boy.
And why do you pronounce it missile? Missile.
No. A missile is like what's fired off of like a plane. A missile is a big ol' rocket. Like ones that come up out of the ground.
Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna get into that. We just had a conversation about guns. Do you want to play... I'm not sure if... I'm gonna go check the Discord and see if Bella is going to show up.
The missile knows where it is at all times. It knows this because it knows where it isn't. By subtracting where it is from where it isn't, or where it isn't from where it is, whichever is greater, it obtains a difference or deviation. The guided subsystem uses deviations to generate corrective commands to drive the missile from a position to... where it is to a position where it isn't. And arriving at a position where it wasn't, it is now is.
Shut the hell up.
Consequently, the position where it is not the position that it wasn't.
Shut the
It
hell
follows
up,
that
we're
the
playing
position that it was
Minecraft!
is not the position that it isn't. In the event that the position that it is not the position that it wasn't, the system has required a variation. The variation being the difference between where the missile is and where it wasn't. If variation is considered to be a significant factor, too many to be corrected by the GEA. However, the missile must also know where it was. The missile guidance computer scenario works as follows. Because a variation has modified some of the information the missile has obtained, it is not sure where it is. However, it is sure where it isn't, within reason, and it knows where it was. It now subtracts where it should be from where it wasn't, or vice versa, and by differentiating this from the algebraic sum of where it shouldn't be and where it was, it is able to obtain the deviation and its variation, which is called error.
You want to play Minecraft?
You're welcome. Now you know all about the missile.
Do you want to play Minecraft?
Do I want to play Minecraft?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have any way to play.
Sure you do. We
I
install
don't have...
Modpack. You
that's
have
a
Minecraft.
lot...
It's like... It's actually very little work.
Also, I wouldn't mind, but I would be very, very far behind.
That's fine. We already.
I mean, maybe for you, but like, I don't like jumping into. I don't know. I don't like jumping into a world that's already been stripped.
It definitely hasn't been.
Or like where bosses have already been fought and things like that. It's like, eh.
We've actually not beat the Ender Dragon.
But have you beat any others?
Kenneth did a Wither.
Yeah, see, you guys are at Wither levels.
I have, I do have a mod that's, actually a little bit more cheaty than I thought it would be, but again, most things are mitigated by the fact that I'm bad at the game. But I wanted to be able to silk touch spawners and bring them places right, because it's a big, big pain having to build farms around where you find the spawner. Right. Mm-hmm. So I downloaded a mod that lets you silk touch spawners, but...
And it lets you get eggs. You remember?
Yeah. It lets you get eggs. And it also... Eggs randomly drop with a small percentage of chance when you kill mobs. I think you can see where this is going. So... I've got like 6 farms below my base. One of them's a very efficient gold farm. And a wither skeleton farm. And
yeah, I also
yeah. I know you're not the biggest fan of those.
Yeah, I don't farm.
One of my Kenneth has a I believe it is an 8 spawner cow farm because he thought it was funny.
You know what's a little bit ironic?
What?
I don't like farming in the game. Like I don't like food farming is fine. But like mob farming, I don't like mob. I don't like that type of farming in the game. However, I am perfectly okay with installing technology mods that let me mine massive strip tunnels in order to make getting metals easier.
Yeah, I still have a big project. I need to build walls around my base because it kind of looks really ugly. And Kenneth was like, if you do not build something around your base to make it look good, I will do that. And I was like, I can handle my own base, so now I'm gonna just put a big fucking wall around it. So I need to do that. So I need to gather a lot of things for that. But also, there's this cave in the overworld in a desert. There's a
lot of caves in the overworld.
Thank you, Connor. There's this cave in the overworld in the desert, and it's really neat. And it's like a cave in a mountain, but it like hollows out in the mountain. It's a really big cave. I have this fantastic terrain mod called Terralith. The thing is, I'm going to turn it into a volcano. And it's going to be really neat. So
that does sound really cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be really cool, and I'm very excited. I have no plan, but I'm very excited for it.
Did I ever tell you when I built a wall?
Like your favorite president?
No, like my least favorite, communist.
You mean like the Berlin Wall? Is that what you're referring to?
Kind of, but more like the Mongolian Wall. Which was not built by a communist, but is now a major aspect of China.
I presume it was built by the Mongols.
The Mongols were not. No, whoa, hold on.
Did I accidentally say something racist?
No.
Because the Mongols.
Something so wrong.
Good. I was worried that I said something rude. Wrong is better.
The Great Wall of China was not made by, aka the Mongolian Wall, is not made by the Mongols.
Okay. It was
made by the Chinese to keep out the Mongols.
I didn't know that you.
Which is why when you said,
I didn't know that the Mongolian Wall and the Great Wall of China were the same thing. I had not heard of the Mongolian Wall.
It's usually not referred to as, like, it's usually referred to as Great Wall of China because that's what most people call it. But, in shorthand, some people, like, sometimes it's referred to as the Mongolian Wall because it is literally on the border.
Okay.
In fact, you cannot see it from space. That is a myth.
You cannot. I was about to say that because it's so silly when people be like, "You can see the Great Wall of China from space." No, you can't. It's like 10 feet wide.
Yeah, no, you can't even see the Burj Khalifa. Is that what it's called? The biggest building on the Earth?
Of course not, because it's like, it's. I do like those pictures that are like at nighttime and all the lights. I like those.
Mm.
They're very pretty.
Did you know the tallest building on planet Earth? It is so tall that you can watch the sunset twice.
What?
The building is so tall you can watch the sunset twice.
Yes, you can be on
You can be on the first floor, watch the sunset from where you can see the horizon on the first floor, and take the elevator all the way up to the top floor faster than the sun will go down, meaning that by the time you reach the top floor, you can watch it again from the horizon that you can now see from the very top.
Huh. You know that people on the International Space Station see the sunset about every 45 minutes?
Yep.
Yep.
Did you know it's set to be decommissioned by 2025, I think?
Aw.
Maybe 2030.
A new one.
There is... So, short answer, no.
I know they're not going to stop spacing, as there's always space.
That's where the long answer comes in.
Yeah.
Short answer, no, they are not rebuilding the International Space Station. Long answer, there will still be space stations.
Yeah.
Because NASA is abandoning the International Space Station project in favor of looking more towards Mars and everything and putting more funding into that. What they're doing alternatively is they're decommissioning the International Space Station, and when they do, they are giving over the ability to create space stations to the commercial market, so that companies will be able to put up their own individual space stations.
Interesting. This sounds like it has downsides.
It does, because obviously with a company, it's not the ISS, it's not a whole bunch of nations working together on one space station. But it does have a large amount of benefits, a lot of benefits. For one, by giving space stations to the consumer market, or not consumer market, but to just the market in general, the government no longer has to back those space stations. They'll be paid for by companies. It also promotes competition, because companies will be competing to make better and better space stations, obviously. As well as most of those companies that will be making space stations are usually international businesses, such as Boeing. And so they will also be working with other countries. And so while it does have some drawbacks of it not being a government-backed project, it also has a lot of benefits. Mainly the main benefits that you see when talking about capitalism as opposed to any other market type.
While we do this, do you want to play Minecraft? I'm not gonna make you play the Minecraft.
Probably not, because I do also need to work on getting all my mods ready for XCOM and getting some new mods and stuff like that. So.
Okay. So that's fine. Yeah, I'm obviously not gonna force you to play the video game.
I do apologize.
You're okay. I know that you're not the biggest fan of the kind of mod packs that I enjoyed, though I would also be open to at some point trying that Forge situation with the colony. I would be open to trying that at some point.
I think the only reason that I'm not as much of a fan of, like, from what you've explained of your mod pack is, aside from building a pretty house, I feel like I would get bored pretty quick.
Yeah.
Because
I
play with a lot of, like, technology mods. Yeah. Things that take me a while to work towards.
Yeah. I like a game without, like, a substantial end game. I want to build. I'm not very good at... as I said,
I don't want, like, a like, I don't want, like, an end game goal, but I also, like, if I just join the server, I'm going to immediately rush towards trying to get the Ender Dragon, then killing the Wither, then killing whatever the Underdark thing is.
The Underdark?
The Deep Dark, whatever it's called.
Yeah, the Warden.
Yeah, that. Like, in a vanilla plus mod pack, I will treat it like vanilla and basically just build a massive house and then speedrun.
Valid. Yes, I would be down to trying one of your tech mod packs. One of those. Though I will say, what version do you play on?
Not the latest.
Which one? Because I genuinely don't think that I've ever played on a version of Minecraft earlier than 1.16.5.
You're lying.
That's when I got Minecraft.
What?
Yeah, I got Minecraft a couple of years ago when 1.16.5 had just recently come out. And that's the version
I'm looking up.
On. I've not had Minecraft for very long.
Hold on. That would explain why you don't like Forge. That really explains why you don't like Forge.
Because I was never an old Minecraft player when Forge was the only option.
Partially.
And because Forge get, like, throttled at some point?
I don't know about throttling it, but I do know.
Like that one thing that you mentioned about how Forge, like, Minecraft changed its code massively, and this kind of killed modding for a while.
Oh yes, yes. So when Mojang was sold over to Microsoft, they changed a lot of the code. Arguably, they made it better. No fault on them. It needed to be better, but the only reason it needed to be better was so that coding it could be safer. The reason that Minecraft modding took off was the code was so basic that it was so incredibly easy to mod it. But Microsoft put some more, like, they made it more stable, which makes it a little bit harder to work with.
Yeah.
And so a lot of the modding communities, a lot of them just did not like Mojang signing it over to Microsoft. They did not want Microsoft to have it. And arguably, and rightfully so.
I mean, also, Notch has also been proven to be kind of a terrible person, so I'm
he was not a great person.
Yeah.
But
so,
no, do you want to know when I started playing Minecraft, Bethany?
When?
Actually, I want you to take a guess.
I don't know when the versions came out. I know that Minecraft itself came out in 2011, right?
It stopped. It was out of its alpha phase in 2010 or 2011, I think. But you don't have to guess a year. You can just guess like an update. Like you were 1.16.
1.12?
Earlier. 1.12 was one of the updates after I had quit.
Really?
Because 1.12 was... Hold on.
1.12, a lot of things happened in 1.12, right?
I'm looking... I'm trying to remember which update it was when Microsoft bought Mojang. It was in November of 2014. It would have been... Hold on. Yes, I'm actually pulling up the
Okay.
update log. Okay, so yeah, 1.12 was well after 1.12, if I remember right, was when I started replaying Minecraft after I had quit.
So then I will guess your starting time to be 1.7?
1.7 was because 1.8 was the one that hold on.
If 1.8 was when Microsoft bought
Mojang, 1.8 was September. 1.8 was in September, and Microsoft bought it in November.
Oh, okay. Because I know a lot of changes happened in 1.8.
Yeah, a lot of changes happened in 1.8. And then I don't even think I ever touched 1.9.
Huh.
Maybe a little bit, but like only vanilla stuff.
That's really interesting because there's like...
I know I never played 1.10. I'm pretty sure I never played 1.10.
That's really interesting because that means that you've not seen like half the blocks in the game.
Oh no, I've been playing it since 1.12. Like I've seen large amounts of blocks in the game, and I've used pretty much all of them, aside from like the newest stuff, like from Nether and Caves and Cliffs.
Oh yeah, that's relatively. Nether's also relatively old. Like when was Nether? Like 2020? Yeah, it's been 3 years.
I've not been playing it in depth in the past 3 years.
Fair, and you said that you don't like the Nether.
Yeah, I don't usually go to the Nether. I played a little bit in the Nether update, but not much in the Caves and Cliffs, because most of the mods that I played with mods. I've played with mods updated to 1.16, and I think I played with some Forge mods updated to 1.17. Also, has there not been an update since 1.17?
What?
It's on this. Hold on.
No, we're on 1.19.
Oh, that's because 1.17 was the last hoorah of. It was the last hoorah of Java for a while.
What do you mean?
Because Bedrock took off.
Oh. But also, we're definitely past 1.17. We're on 1.19, and 1.20 is set to come out later this year.
Okay, well, the wiki I'm looking at only has up to 1.17.
Then it's very out of date.
Well, yeah, it means since 2021, but
yeah. 1.20 is going to be really neat. They're adding cherry blossom trees and also flowers and archaeology. and it's going to be very fun.
Yeah, again, it's part of the reason why I'm not a big fan of Microsoft taking over. Not a lot of it is creative, if that makes sense. When Notch created updates, they were things that even modders had not considered. They added fundamentally new things to the game, like Portal, like the Nether Portal, or the first Redstone update, or the one that really revamped the Nether, early on.
Hello, Entropy. Entropy's just entered.
Ooh, fun.
No, I'm about to play Minecraft, and I think Connor's about to leave.
Yeah, probably. You never did figure out which update I started playing on. Earlier than 1.7, I'll tell you that.
1.4?
I played a little bit of 1.4. I got my own account right around when 1.5 came out.
Okay.
That was in 2013.
You're old.
I've been playing the game for 10 years. So
I had Pocket Edition.
Now you understand a little bit of why I'm hesitant to go over to Fabric, as well as why I'm hesitant to play on new updates. I do not think I have played an update since 1.17. I think that's the newest mod. Back when I played a mod pack, that was as updated as the mods were, was 1.17.
I think that I should.
And that was like this past year. Not this past year, the year before.
There's I believe it. I don't know if it's a Fabric or a Forge mod, but it's a new mod. Within it, like it's new from within the past couple of years, and it's called the Create mod, and I think you would enjoy it. It's that techie stuff you enjoy.
Is it Fabric?
I'm actually not sure. I think it might be, but it's very good. I'm not. That's not really my vibes, but it's fun.
Because if I want a tech mod, I'll just get Immersive Engineering. It's so good. It's it's not Buildcraft. I miss Buildcraft, but Buildcraft is another one that 1.8 came out and it killed it. The last update for Buildcraft was 1.7, I think.
That's old. That's old.
Yes, but it was good. It was one of the OGs. Immersive Engineering has stepped up a little bit, but it still doesn't have some of the stuff that Buildcraft had.
Yeah.
One of the things that you did Buildcraft, which was huge back then, you could make massive quarries. And they had this like really cool structure and everything. I think Immersive Engineering does have quarries now. But it was nostalgia. Like you hadn't seen something like that before. There wasn't a mod that did that, which was really cool. Plus, I prefer the aesthetic of Buildcraft. Don't get me wrong, I love Immersive Engineering, but Buildcraft was just really aesthetic.
I know there's the one that's Applied Energistics. That one has a Fabric port, so I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, 1.8 flying machines started becoming a thing thanks to slime blocks. Yeah, that was... I was still pretty big in Minecraft when that came out, and then did not play much into 1.9 or 1.10. And then started replaying a little bit, like, into 1.12. I say that I was still playing Minecraft when those updates were coming out, but no mods I wanted to play were coming out, so I still played on early mod packs.
Mm-hmm.
One mod that I really, oh my god, I'm just now realizing you don't know you probably have no idea what Technic is.
I think I've heard it.
Technic is so Technic, this might end up just being a whole stream of nerding out about video games.
I might just start playing Minecraft while we talk.
I mean, go for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna start playing Minecraft.
I'll pull up your stream on mute while I'm discussing. Yeah. Because I don't mind being in the call.
Okay.
But
I'm pulling up the I'm starting the Minecraft. I'm crafting. I'm mining and crafting. We're gonna
wow, do you what do you think of when I say Technic?
probably a technology mod.
More than that. Technic was so
You sound you sound like you that was the most nostalgic sounding sentence. It wasn't just a tech mod. It was more than
you
that.
you have no idea. Because
I can
Technic
hear
was
you.
not.
I can hear myself through your. Are you sure my stream is muted?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, what is this doing? Sorry, unable to start Minecraft. Excuse you. That's your job.
So Technic was not a mod. Technic was originally it was called Tekkit, and it was a mod pack. It was an old mod pack. Um uh and Tekkit had a lot of technology stuff, but also a lot of adventure stuff. It was kind of an even mix. Then they came out with Technic and I forget the other name, but there were two mod packs that came out with after Tekkit. Tekkit remained a major mod pack filled with both, but then Technic focused on technology, and then a separate mod pack that focused on, um, uh, like fantasy stuff. The fantasy one
Shot
didn't.
in the okay. Shot in the dark here. Was the other one called Hexit?
That's a new one. Not a
Oh,
new. Sorry, not a new one. That's a new old one.
because
Um,
I've watched some YouTubers play like a nostalgic Hexit uh playthrough, which was very strange because
yep.
that was old. That was old as heck. What?
Hexic came out after Tekkit, Technic, and the other one. Um, Hexit might have been the fantasy one,
Because
which
Hexit was
would mean
definitely fantasy-ish.
okay. Then Hexit, yeah, Hexit. I'm thinking of a different mod pack. I don't remember the name of it. Hexit was probably the fantasy one that came out alongside Technic, and that was old school. Then they stopped updating Tekkit because no one really wanted to play it. They focused on the two other mod packs. Those grew for a while. Technic grew. They changed the mod launcher name to the Technic mod launcher. Yeah, they it was a Technic mod launcher. You could create your own mod packs on it. They had at first they only had like 5 mod packs. Then eventually it just grew and grew and grew until they had dozens of mod packs. And then I think it became the AL mod pack launcher. When the Yogscast bought it. Um, way back in the day. Which you probably don't even know who the Yogscast are, but they're some of the OGs.
You've mentioned them.
The Yogscast helped the growth of Minecraft. In all honesty, they're some of the OGs. They still play it to this day. And they have a lot of really cool mod packs. But yeah, Technic was, it was an. I mean, you're talking mod packs that had, this was back during 1.4, 1.5, 1.6, and these mod packs had like 187 mods installed, which was massive for the time.
Mm-hmm.
Now Tekkit kind of stopped when it got above the 300 mod. At that point, a lot of people couldn't even play Tekkit anymore, and that's kind of when they stopped growing it. I'm gonna die of nostalgia over here, like. But no. So one of the old mod packs, and I mean old mod packs. You could only play it on like 1. I think the highest it ever got was like 1.57, something like that. It was called Volts. And the reason that it stopped getting updated was Volts focused on technology, but a different side of it. It had weapon mods. One of the mods it added was the ICBM mod, which I never explained what ICBM is. ICBM means Intercontinental Ballistic Missile.
Interesting.
nukes are attached to ICBMs. Now you can have ICBMs that are not nukes. That's totally normal. In fact, that's what the vast majority of ICBMs are.
Nukes have to be dropped out of airplanes, though.
No, nukes can be dropped out of airplanes.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
Yeah.
It would surprise me if you didn't know that.
No, I know. Because there was that one time that we almost shot a nuke, right?
There's been a few times that we've almost shot nukes.
Yeah, that would be kind of... not great.
I mean, okay, the United States has never come extremely close to shooting one. We've had a couple of scares, but nothing super serious. Russia came very close twice.
Okay. And of course, it's not playing Minecraft. The source isn't sourcing.
I can see that.
How do I fix it?
I don't know. I don't know what you're looking at, and I've never used that software.
I'm trying Minecraft. It's not working though.
You plug it in?
What? It should be automatic.
You're using screen capture, game capture, window capture?
Game capture. It should be automatically capturing the game.
Well, what game are you trying to capture? Click on it and see what game it's trying to capture.
Okay.
Because mine, I have to manually set it.
It's just... It should be any game.
Okay, you might have to try main... There you go.
It's working?
Yes.
I just went on to the Minecraft. Okay. I played the game.
What is that picture?
The cat?
Yes.
That was Moth. Have you seen the Minecraft world?
Not since you since you were building Moth an attic. Yeah, I've seen that house. I've not seen the blue house. I saw the purple house.
Yeah, and then the other purple house with the exceptionally tall ceiling.
I've not seen that one.
I need to turn up my brightness.
I've seen the one you're standing on, not that one or the one to the next of it. To the right of it.
Okay, well, I'll give you a tour. That's the portal to Raina and Kenneth's house. That is the portal to the middle of the jungle.
Wait, hold on. Those portals are so close, though.
Yeah, I don't know how it worked, but I made a portal at Raina and Kenneth's house, and it ended up there. That's the portal that goes to the middle of the jungle.
Usually when you have two portals that close, it won't recognize. I mean, I guess if they're in two different chunks, it might, but the Nether is still smaller than the Overworld, right?
Yes, 8 blocks. 8 blocks is in Overworld is 1 Nether.
You don't have to explain that to me. Do not. What's the one? Line
which in the wardrobe. Do not cite the old magics to me, which I was there when they were written.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. There's my cactus farm. It's got the minecart down at the bottom. That's minecarting. You can hear the spiders in the spider farm underneath. I've got a lot of farms.
Why would you automatically set up plant farms? It's so nice to be able to. Also, I think this is another reason why I don't like mob farming. I don't like tedious. I don't like just like it's like there's no fun in that. Like, for one, I don't like the ones where I just sit there and kill over and over and over again to get things. Those I don't really enjoy.
You mean this?
Is that how that one's set up? It looked like they were falling to their death.
No, this is an XP farm as well.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no.
Also, look at this.
I'm not a fan of. Hold on. Why are they not attacking you?
They're. Oh, if you kill a zombie piglin in one hit, it doesn't aggro the rest.
Interesting. That's new.
That's been around since the beginning of the game, I think.
No. No.
Oh.
In the old Nether, if you hit a zombie pigman at all, oh.
I don't know, because, I mean, have you killed zombie piglins in one hit?
I've never tried. I didn't hit them.
I'm pretty sure that.
Also, it's so weird to hear you call them piglins.
Yeah, that's what they are now.
I know, but I'm so used to them being zombie pigmen.
Yeah. And then there's piglins around, and hoglins. That's a piglin. And there's hoglins around. They're really annoying. There's a hoglin. You want to see how much knockback they do?
I can imagine a lot. Are you going to attack it?
Yeah. Also, I've got a longbow.
Oh, they attack you. Okay. But don't you? Are you? Does that not? Okay, so those don't aggro.
If they don't care when you hit hoglins, when you hit piglins, or when you're not wearing gold armor. That's why I've got gold boots on. You can
Wait,
see.
They care when you're not wearing gold armor?
Yeah. And you can trade with them with gold. Have you done that?
No, that's new.
Well, these guys are just new. Look.
Yeah, no, trading with them with gold is new.
Yeah, these guys and these guys are new.
Yeah, no, I've not seen those guys.
Yeah. Trading has been around since they were introduced in 1.16.
Yeah. Well, I've not, like I said, I've not explored much of the Nether.
Oh, he's stuck. Haha, he's stupid. Look at him.
Also,
he's stupid.
Also, I don't know. I also don't like automatic plant farms like that. I mean,
I just made the automatic cactus farm because it was really annoying me trying to farm them by hand. Because
I will say, I enjoy creating automatic food farms and stuff like that because it makes me it makes so I don't have to worry about food. But
I need to show you my piglin farm. It takes
the fun out of food gathering.
Oh, I don't do the. I mean, I've got the piglin farm, which is where I do get all of my food, but I also mostly made that for leather. He's over here, and you can also see that I'm flying. This would be a very OP origin if I wasn't bad at the game.
That's fair.
Yeah. So that's all of my pork. I've got cooked pork in my chest. I need to figure out a more easy...
Why is your chest set up like that?
Because they kept filling up, and my friend got annoyed and fixed it.
Why are they set up in such a weird... Like, they're not... It's not... There's no rhyme or reason to how your chest is set up.
The ones under the hoglin farm?
Oh, hold on. Go back to that one chest. The one with the cooked pork.
Why?
Fix it! There...
This? That?
Yes. And also the buckets!
The buckets are because I use lava as my fuel source.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
Except, you notice...
Although technically probably the gold nugget should be on the other side of the buckets, but whatever.
And also, that one's got 42 and the rest have 64. So
why is that one there? Bethany?
Are you happy now?
Yes.
I need to show you my other chests.
Okay, so, you know how I'm yelling at you about how poorly that one chest is organized?
Yeah.
The chest you're looking in is better than mine usually are.
There's that.
I usually...
Ooh, look at my foods. I have rice seeds and zucchini seeds and rice. I don't know why that's in there. This should only be seeds.
Bethany, it usually takes until I have 2, sometimes 3 double chests full of stuff before I sort it.
Yes, that is what I did.
Once I have it
these
sorted,
3 and then sorted them.
Once I have it sorted, then I have to sort it. But until then, it's just like a pile.
This is sorted. This is all of my nether stuff.
Yeah,
this
no,
is
no.
all of my
I'm
overworld
meaning
stuff. That's
not
seeds.
sorted at all.
This is foods.
Like, I would have
these
food...
just kind of exist.
You know, all of my chests would be miscellaneous chests. It would just be a mixture of everything, anything and everything. Until I sort it, in which case then it gets properly sorted.
Oh yeah, and there's the iron from the from Kenneth's iron farm. And my bridges. I'm very happy about my bridges, though they don't look great, but I'm happy they exist.
They're really narrow.
Yes, I could make them wider, but I don't care. I can
I
fly.
think you would be impressed with, you're really good at building houses and everything, but I think you'd be impressed with some of the things.
I'm not great at building houses. This is not...
It's not bad, though. Like, they look good.
Thank you. Yeah.
I think you would be impressed with, again, but that's because I've been playing the game for 10 years. Some of my level of... Hold on! Bethany! Bethany!
What?
Why do you have slaves?
Because
I use First Forge. She does not. No, why, Bethany? How did you even get them there?
It's actually funny because I didn't want to deal with transporting them via minecarts. So I set up I actually set up a zombie villager spawner farm. And for the sole purpose of acquiring zombie villager eggs, and then I used those eggs to put them in there and then cured them. Because I did not want to deal with villagers. And I didn't have to.
So you mean to tell me that you cured people of their illness just to use them as your little pets?
That is correct. I did get two nitwits, and I felt bad just kind of killing them, so now they roam freely around the house.
The hell is a nitwit?
Oh, the ones with green coats that don't do anything.
Green coats that don't do anything. That's new.
Yeah.
Used to, the brown coats didn't do anything.
Oh. Yeah, a villager that's unemployed has a brown coat. A villager that's a nitwit will never be unemployed, and they have green coats.
Wait, hold on. There are villagers that just refuse to have a job at all?
Yeah, those are nitwits. I'll go up and show them to you. They like sitting at the top.
Who decided that needed... Who decided that needed to be a thing?
Mojang.
Okay.
They have existed since 1.14.
It just makes villagers
They like sitting up here. They're not up here. Where did they go?
How many villagers do you have imprisoned?
3 floors of them? I actually don't know where the nitwits went. They did like sitting up here. They might have died. I'm not sure. These are my librarians. This is other various stuff.
If you could pork. I wish you could see my face right now. It is
I gave them little houses once in a different server, but they just were really kind of a pain, and they're for trading. They're fine here.
Keep in mind, Bethany, I'm one of those people that if I find a village, I will build my house near it, put walls around the entire village, and then light up everything, and that village becomes, like, I protect it with my life.
Valid. Yeah.
And I let the villagers roam free in their new liberated state.
Yeah, I created these guys from nothing and then proceeded to imprison them.
This is... I feel like I'm in that scene, like, in The Dark Knight when he starts spying on every single phone in the city. And he's like, this is beautiful and horrific in so many ways. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this is efficient. But it's also horrific.
It's very standard nowadays. I don't know anybody that doesn't have a farm like this if they have a villager farm.
Okay, well, also, I don't know. I'm from the older generation. We don't see villagers as something to farm. You see them as one of two things. Either A, you find a village, do your best to protect them, and trade with them as seeing I mean, you see them as NPCs. Like these are like they're not nothing. And then
I'm probably
of the
going to
OG,
yeah.
there is another type. And I have done this before. I was not always protect villagers mindset. Of the OGs, there are those that all villagers and villages will burn.
Ah, yeah. Now most people just farm them.
I will say it is a lot of fun to fill random houses with TNT and then set all the roofs of the houses on fire.
Yeah, I can imagine. Okay,
It's very
I
fun to watch,
need
but also
bones.
horrific.
Bones. I need bones. Yeah.
Oh, you need bones. Are you just gonna what? Slaughter some villagers?
Villagers don't drop bones.
I'm aware it was a joke, but because of the fact that you're...
No, I'm gonna kill these guys. Oh, there's a wither skull. You wanna see how many wither skulls I have?
I'm sure you have a lot.
Actually, not that many. I only started this farm a couple of days ago. And I mean, a couple of days last time I joined.
36 is still substantial.
Oh, I know.
It's a lot better than having to run around a nether fortress for hours on end to collect just 3 skulls so you can fight the wither.
I'm also gonna be real. I didn't start that farm for the predominant reason of getting wither skulls. I started that farm primarily to get coal and bones.
What do you need bones for?
I'm gonna build part of the wall out of them. One of the mods I have makes bones a lot cooler.
Interesting.
I'll show you once I'm done crafting these into blocks.
I can imagine what you'll use coal for.
Which also, I actually don't know why I wanted coal so much, because I use lava as my fuel source. Look how many...
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Look how many blocks of emeralds I have.
Dang.
All of these were given to me. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like mining in the overworld because I don't like the overworld monsters. I'm used to the nether and my nether boys. And now I go get some bones.
You are a...
I'm not good at the game. This is a game I am not good at.
Then... You realize that you saying, this is a game I'm not good at, and the nether is my favorite place, contradict each other?
Yeah, I'm immune to fire.
Okay, well, most people don't play immune to fire.
Yeah, the nether is not my favorite place when I'm not immune to fire.
When you're immune to fire and can fly, I would imagine the nether's like heaven.
Yeah, I like it. It's nice. I got my boys.
Oh, and the fact that ghasts don't attack you, I'd imagine that's pretty nice.
Oh, ghasts definitely attack me.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
I'm surprised that you're able to have a house in the open then.
Oh, Moth got annoyed by creepers and turned off mob griefing, which has turned out to be more trouble than it's worth because it throttles piglin trading. They can't pick up gold from the ground. But also, Ghast's fireballs don't have a very strong blast. Like, they can pretty much only break netherrack and its associated blocks.
Yeah, I know it's not super strong.
Like, it would be able to break my floor and all of these, but my house will be pretty much ghast proof once the walls are in place. What am I I'm getting bones, that's what I'm doing.
Oh no, it's just... I will never understand your love of the Nether.
I like it.
Nothing there looks pretty.
Sure it does.
It's all fire and death.
I like it. I sit in the lava.
You...
I sit. You leave. I don't like them. Stone swords are quite possibly the most useless mob drop.
Really?
Even like rotten flesh, you can trade rotten flesh.
Okay, what about the, like, rotten carrot or poison carrot or whatever?
Poisonous potato?
That too.
There's no such thing as a rotten carrot.
It might be the poison. I'm pretty sure there's a poisonous carrot as well, but yeah, the poisonous potato.
There's definitely not.
Okay, fine, then the poisonous potato.
That's not a mob drop.
Yes, it is. Zombies drop it. Very rarely.
No, I don't... Let me Google that, because I don't think so.
I'm pulling it up as well.
No, yeah, yeah. Interesting. I did not know that. I've never had a zombie drop a poisonous potato. Then again, zombies are also kind of the most useless mob farm mob. So, you know. Yeah, so I got a lot of bone blocks. And then I forget how. Yeah, I can turn them into that. This is pretty neat. And I forgot exactly what design I'm gonna have, so I'm just gonna put these away for now. What did I... Okay. You still here? Ah, my microphone. Okay. Yeah, I was just texting Bella back. You still here, Connor?
I returned.
Hello.
Oh, I never finished my stories of why my arm hurts. Yeah, I was firing a Mosin, which is a rifle. Fires a big caliber. It's a Russian gun.
Okay.
And I was also firing a 12-gauge shotgun.
Alright. How big is it? How big
I said 12-gauge shotgun because I didn't know if I said just 12-gauge if you would know that was a shotgun.
I absolutely would not have. I don't even... How big is 12 gauges?
It's like 12-gauge is like your standard shotgun.
That means literally nothing.
Like when you think shotgun, that's probably a 12-gauge that you're thinking of.
Connor, I once looked at a case of guns and asked you which ones were the rifles. Or which ones were the shotguns.
That's fair. A 12-gauge... I don't know. It's just your standard shotgun shell size. I don't know.
Well, that still doesn't help me.
I don't know how to do you want the exact dimensions?
Yeah, okay, that works. That works fine.
Today's 12-gauge shells come in 2.5, 2 3/4, 3, and 3.5 lengths.
I thought 12 gauge was a measurement, but they come in different measurements?
12 gauge is the amount of powder they hold. If I remember right.
How much powder is 12 gauge?
No, 12 gauge is the diameter of the ball.
Like the... What kind of ball?
Like the lead balls inside the shell.
Oh, right. They do that. I see. You see, the thing is, I absolutely don't see, but I'm pretending that I do.
But, like, when you fire a shotgun, it has a blast. Like, there's a spread of balls.
Yeah, there's stuff in it. Right. Okay. So it's the diameter of the stuff in it.
Or have a 12-gauge diameter.
Okay. I should put away my other weapons that don't have enchantments yet. Look at these. I've got my diamond flame-bladed sword.
You have like
I've got my flame-bladed sword, I've got my longbow, which does a lot of damage, like holy crap. I've got this cutlass, which I am probably going to reskin. I'm probably going to make a texture pack and reskin him into a saber, because I like sabers better than cutlasses.
No, it's not the... Hold on.
I have a scythe and a glaive, and that's what a glaive is supposed to look like. Look at my glaive.
I can't... It just looks like pixels.
It is pixels.
No, it's crunchy.
Oh, it's crunchy? That's a shame.
I know what a glaive looks like! I'm wielding one in D&D!
Oh, yeah.
Stupid!
Maybe. I might be a little dumb. Why do I have 21 clocks.
Okay. It's not the... Because when I said ball diameter, it didn't sound right. It didn't sound right, because it wouldn't make sense. Looking more into it, 12 gauge is the bore diameter. It's the diameter of the shell of like the where like the stuff that the balls go in.
All right.
And
but they come in different lengths.
What?
They come in different sizes.
Yes, they come in different lengths, but all of those are still the same like diameter.
Okay, gotcha.
But what's funny is the higher the gauge, the smaller because they're all the same diameter of shell, but it's just a matter of how much you can fit into it. So like 10 gauge is the largest and 28 gauge is the smallest.
What?
Because It's how much you're cutting out.
All right.
It's like, think hair. A size 1 cuts off a lot.
I don't use your man hair cutters. I use when my hair gets cut, it's with scissors, Connor.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but like bigger numbers are bigger with hair cutters, right? With clippers. Bigger numbers are longer.
No.
Okay.
So 10 gauge is one-sized hole, right?
Okay.
Is a hole.
It's a hole.
A 28 gauge is a much smaller hole.
That's
much
what your
less
mom
rounds.
said last night.
What? And then we were firing buckshot, which is 9 decently sized pellets inside of the shell.
Okay.
A birdshot is a whole bunch of really tiny pellets.
Yeah, I know those.
And then you have slug, which literally just fires one ball the size of the gauge.
Okay.
Or not usually a ball, but like a thing.
Thank you. Very descriptive.
You're welcome.
So what shape are they? Are they literally balls, or is it like, you know?
Bird and buck are.
Okay.
It's been too long since I've looked. I looked up slug and got the animal.
Idiot.
Not shotgun.
Did you just accidentally say shopped gun? Like shopped?
Okay, so slugs look like
you're about to get to watch me go netherite mining, because that's what I'm doing now.
I'm not even looking at your stream anymore. I'm looking at shotgun slugs.
Valid.
Slugs look like the tip of a bullet, kinda.
Okay.
They're like...
So, like, vaguely conical?
Do you know what... You ever played Monopoly?
Yes.
You know that, like, the thimble thing? Like, the thing you can put, like, on top of your thumb?
Honor, I sew.
Is that
Obviously, I know what a thimble is. Do you know what a thimble is?
It's a sewing thingamabob. Anyway, they look like a thimble.
Okay. I know what a thimble is.
Yeah.
I'm still not convinced that you know what a thimble is.
It's a sewing thingamabob. It goes on your thumb so you don't poke yourself.
Okay, there we go. I forgot torches.
Oh, is that what that... I just guessed.
No, that's actually... That is accurate. Oh.
I just guessed.
It doesn't really go on your thumb, though, because it's generally on your index finger.
Pinky, got it.
Okay. You're insufferable. I ever tell you that?
Good.
Oh, there's some lavas.
No, my shoulder hurts because the Mosin... The
Mosin most.
I will probably have a bruise on my shoulder.
Aw. You alright? You gonna be okay?
Oh yeah, I don't regret it at all. It has a really pretty fireball.
What?
The gun, when it goes off, it... boom! Russian manufacturing.
Interesting. Oh, I didn't even realize this. I'm using a fortune pickaxe, and it turns out... No, I'm using a fortune shovel, and it turns out that gives quite a lot of...
It's not supposed to fireball. But about half of the rounds will cause a fireball. And when they do, it feels like a professional boxer punched you in the shoulder.
Ah. And that's a good thing.
Well, it fires with a lot more power, so if that's what your goal is... but it's not supposed to fire like that. It's fun when it fires, and that's why people have them, but it's not designed to do that.
Okay. Oh, for God's sake, is there really another freaking blaze spawner around? I'm just not dealing with it.
Black powder guns have really pretty blasts. They're really pretty.
You have told me about those.
They're also interesting because they kick upwards instead of back.
Yeah. You've mentioned that. Oh, that's not what I meant to put there. Oh, that's a gas that I hear. What?
Do you know... I was making the gas noise.
That's not... Okay. Oh, sorry, not a gas, a blaze.
Oh. Accurate blaze noises?
Somewhat. I have a spawner now.
Do you know what
my
the
microphone.
What?
My microphone fell over.
Do you know what the gas noise is?
Cats.
What?
Cats. It's distorted cats.
Yeah. I don't know why, but your mic was not picking up whatever you were saying.
Yeah. Cats.
Yep. Do you know what they're doing?
Catsing?
If I remember right, it's cat snoring. It's distorted cat snoring. It might be meows, but I'm pretty sure it's snoring. If I remember right. Cats.
What?
I asked if you knew what they were doing, and someone quoted you in chat going, "Catsing."
That is what I said, yeah. I gotta pull chat back up. Yeah, I've not been paying enough attention to chat, unfortunately. It's because you guys suck.
Hey, as long as they swallow, there's nothing wrong with sucking.
I'm not listening to you. Ooh, syntheticite.
Okay. I'm probably gonna go, so I can mod XCOM.
Okay.
I also have to poop, so...
Thank you for telling me.
You're welcome.
Alright, bye.
Bye, Intro. I don't know who Intro is, but bye.
I
mean, I've seen you in chat.
You don't know him. He goes to our college, but you don't know him.
Shit, I will.
You want to see?
Okay,
you want to? All right, before you go, you want to see how netherite mining works?
I've just been watching. You look like you're just mining.
With beds. After waiting for that to go down.
Do you hold on? So you mean to tell me your method of netherite mining? Are you really about to do what I think you're about to do?
Somebody did the math, and the most efficient spacing is 7 blocks apart in terms of the blasts. It's not just me doing this. I'm not smart enough to figure this out.
I'm aware. I'm aware.
Netherite has a really high blast resistance, and netherrack does not. And I'm going to go get that syntheticite. So yeah, everybody mines for netherite.
What is netherite?
It's diamond upgrade.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. I remember now. It's the armor stuff.
Yes, and tools.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll see you later. I'm just gonna be netherite mining until I run out of beds.
Real quick before I go, you bed mining, it's not an efficient form of mining, but if you want to make, like if you're terraforming and want to make natural looking caves, TNT.
Yeah.
But you have to make sure that, because TNT is the same blast in stone every single time. So you want to, like, place your TNT in odd places.
I found it.
Ooh, is that what it looks like?
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's a 2-vein. Maybe more. It's rarely more than 1.
Interesting.
That's why you gotta, when you find any, you gotta mine around, because they show up in weird places. That one was just a 2-vein. But also, that's really neat, because I didn't have very much. It's such a pretty block for it to be so expensive.
So, I remember, you wouldn't have known about this. This is ago. For the longest time, there was a, I guess myth would be the best term to use, that diamonds spawn, that diamonds have a higher chance of spawning near, lava.
Yeah.
Or that ores in general have a higher chance of spawning near lava than they do anywhere else. This is not the case. The reason that there's a...
I found more.
The reason that there's a coincidence between like ores spawning next to lava and why people think that it was more common is because lava tends to, like, big lava pools in caves tend to spawn at the same height as, like, redstone and diamond.
Yep.
And lava pools have they open up a large area. So it's not that they're more common there. You're just able to see. You're just able to see much more area of wall at a time.
Yeah.
And yes, it was confirmation bias.
You know, you could always just stay on the call and do the, your XCOM stuff.
I'm on push to talk, so it'd be a little annoying trying to push to talk and work on mods and stuff.
I get it. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go so I can do that.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.
That was fun. I should also probably grab this quartz, because I will be using a lot of quartz on that wall. Yes, ancient debris, yeah. I'm going to be paying more attention to chat now that I'm not, on a call. Another redstone. Oh, that is kind of useful, because I wanted to make that, I'm going to be making a basalt farm. That's a big vein. Yep. I like the music. So how are you doing, Entropy? You vibing? I'm gonna have to tell Connor that I'm pretty sure dude's a good luck charm, because I have used like 6 beds and found 5 ancient debris. Look at that! That's 7 ancient debris. And now I'm gonna go this way. What? Okay, I think dude's genuinely a good luck charm. I think I genuinely need to make him be on call with me next time I try and mine. I'm doing good. My mom's bread literally just burned in the oven just now. How about you? I'm also good. I've just found a lot of ancient debris, so that I am happy about. Yeah. Yeah, more ancient debris, yeah. Exactly, there's so much. I don't know if this is the most efficient Y level to be mining on, but it doesn't really matter. Got many diamonds? I actually, I have enough. I don't like mining in the overworld, because I don't like the overworld mobs. But the nether's just fine. So I kind of just asked my friend if he would give me some diamonds, and he was like, yeah, sure. Because he has plenty of stuff. So I have, and I got diamond armor and tools from my villagers. So I just wanted some to make some cool, modded stuff. That's all I needed it for. It may also be worthwhile to mine this netherite. The blackstone. That's fair. Mining in the overworld can be a pain if you're on the deep slate levels. At least it is to me, since my mind was so used to the rig at which stone broke, so the slightly tougher deep slate, sort of hurts my brain to mine. Yeah. Yeah, I've just, it doesn't, it's less the, I just don't like caves. Caves intimidate me. The monsters intimidate me. I love this pickaxe. Yoink. Burp. Yeah, overworld monsters are also a never-ending problem. Yeah. Most of the guys I meet down here either don't attack unless attacked first, or don't attack unless attacked first as long as I have gold boots on. So. Yeah. Except for the Nagas. I hate the Nagas so much. Hate them. Hate them. know, I just have kind of a gut feeling that I ought to mine this gravel. Well, didn't find anything interesting, but it's good practice to mine gravel and dirt, because they're easier to mine than stone blocks. And, you know, that's pretty much it. They can hide stuff. And now I have a lot of flint. If I ever need to make an exceptional amount of flint and steels. And look at that, syntheticite. Not the biggest fan of the ambient scary noises. Those aren't super neat. Burp. Burp. There we go. I wonder if light levels matter for mobs relative to the nether. I won't know, etc., etc., yeah. So light levels don't matter for a lot of nether mobs, which is very irritating because hoglins. And that's that. Yeah, hoglins don't care what light level, and they can also spawn on just about every solid block, except for nether wart blocks. Super annoying. That is why I have so much moss carpet around my house, because of those guys. Don't like them. They do provide a lot of pork, though. Moss carpet, not moss carbon. Moss carpet. Yeah, carpets consisting of moss. Yeah, you see, yeah. It's very chemistry of you to think that I said moss carbon. That is a lot of nether redstone. I've got the cards you hold stuck in my head. I don't even know the song that well. It's the one that I played during the intro today. I've got Teeth by 5 Seconds of Summer stuck in my head. That's interesting, because The guy that wrote, uh, the song that I've got stuck in my head, Aviators, he also has a song called Teeth. Except his song is based on that anime Beastars, which I have not watched, but it is a good song. You haven't watched, yeah. Have not watched the anime. I do hear it's kind of like furries. It's a very good song he has about it. And he is a furry, so it makes sense. Alright. I'm actually gonna go over here. Ooh, creepy noises, lovely. I've made a sort of habit of creating these snaps involving the catchiest songs in recent history to me, like Snapchat, or like literally snapping your fingers. Just send to others instead. Okay. Yeah, I don't use Snapchat myself personally. It's a fine app, I just don't enjoy it. Yeah, I'm definitely making Connor be in call with me next time I go netherite mining. Because pretty much while he was in call and a little bit after, I found 8 netherite, and now I have found 0. Hey, Entropy. How's the quality of the stream? It's like, because I'm getting kind of laggy myself. So you good? Is it getting crunchy? Well, I'm viewing this on my smartphone, so valid. Yeah, okay. That is understandable. Though I was going to move to my laptop anyway, yeah. Do so, and tell me how the stream quality is. I might actually check real quick. I don't have any stuff warning me about dropped frames, which is good. And I've got more redstone. I eat a snack, and I travel. Okay, this has gotten incredibly janky. Okay, this is super weird. Okay, still weird, but better. Yes. Finally, some decent luck. Some really good luck, actually. I am still. I am full of spite, and as such, I will be continuing this until I am out of beds, because that is what I said I was going to do. And then I will be traveling back to the base, because I don't want to do that on my own time. It's smooth. Okay, how's the audio? Because the audio for me, super weird. It's a crunchy audio. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with that. Audio is also mighty fine. It seems that it's better for me than it is for you. Yeah, it's super weird for me. Yeah, I am experiencing some super weird audio. And I'm glad that you guys are good. That is not. There we go. Okay, and now there's just no audio for me. I wonder if it's my headphones. Yeah, I don't hear anything. I wonder if it's my headphones. Because these headphones are kind of old. Oh, get out of here. It may well be the headphones. Be kind of sad if it was, because these headphones have served me well for a long time, but it is also probably time for them to be retired. I'll test them later. It might also just be my computer being weird. Only got 3 beds left. Thank goodness. Because I am sick of this, even though I do have an exceptional amount of netherite, which I am very grateful for. How many players are on that server? How many people play here? I'm actually not sure. It's not... Ooh, nice. It's not all that many. It's like... definitely less than 10. Well, there's Kenneth, and there's Reyna. That's 2, and then there's Moth. And me. And... that one person played that one time. And I've lost count. But that's like a couple. Certainly a few. Cool. That's 16 ancient debris. That's a lot of ancient debris. Go back this way. Aw, well guys. Go back this way. This way. This way again. That one person, haha, yeah. I mean, it was that one person whose name I have forgotten. Sorry if you are that one person. No, they weren't on for very long. Oh, little guy. Hello, friend. Oh, I did have one bed left. Oops. Oh, not this way. I'm lost. I'm just going up. Alright, well, that's that. Okay. I need more chests. I'm out of chests. Regardless. What needs to be smelted? That he needs to be smelted. That needs to be smelted. And that needs to be smelted. That was a good trip. I am pleased. just gonna check how you make. Yeah, okay, that's how. Alright. Well, that's that. I'm going to go sit in... I'm gonna go sit in my AFK spot. Later. Alright. Oh, impenetrable barrier gravel. I'm not, well, I don't even know what mod pack this is. I made this mod pack. See ya. Bye. Huh. Okay, desktop audio is still going. Weird. It might be my headphones. Alright, I'll see you later. Bye.